and welcome to the long view with me, Jon Jordan. So this video is about Raid from Polarium. So it's a game I've been playing for over a year now, and we're starting to get a bit bored. Had some quite high level characters, had not spent any money, but just been playing it a lot, and I was just doing the same thing over and over again and not really kind of getting anywhere. But there's been a big update which has kind of changed this quite a lot. So the new update is the tag team arena. Let's have a quick look at the classic arena first. So this is what you had to do every day to complete your daily tasks. You basically have 4 characters. They're my kind of top end characters. If you can kind of look closely, you'll see they're all level 60, which is the maximum you have in the game. And they've all got kind of all the gear leveled up and everything they need. So there's a few little tweaks I could do, but basically I've kind of this bit of the game I just do every day, but there's not a lot I can do tactically to swap players in and out, characters in and out. But with the tag arena, we see here, as you'd expect, there are 3 teams now. So it's tag teams. So my first team is the same, and we can see all these characters all have pretty much the same power, and they're all level 60. They've all leveled up. For team 2, we start to see, these are not so powerful. So the power now is 16,000. The total power at the bottom is for all 12 characters. But we can see this one here on the far right. She's only level 50, so her power is considerably lower than the ones who are all maxed out to 60. And then in team 3 again, we've got a whole bunch of 50s, and the power goes right down again. So this is kind of interesting, because if you're a high-end player, which I wouldn't say I am, but if you've been playing this game a lot and certainly spending a lot of money in the game, at this point you wanted to have, like, maybe at least 4, maybe 6 really high-end characters that you can swap in and out depending on what you want to do in the classic arena. But now you have to have 12, so that's potentially doubling or maybe tripling the amount of high-end characters you've got. So that really encourages you to go and start leveling up characters and collect all the cool gear you want, and then having to equip it all, and then having to upgrade everything, and that just takes a lot of time and money. And also, once you've got these kind of high-end characters, you kind of want to work out which ones work well together. So you have kind of my main team has 2 attack characters and a support and 2 support characters. There's defense and support. So there's different ways of kind of mixing up what you want to do. Do you want to just have lots of attack characters and try and destroy the other team really quickly, or do you want to kind of play a longer game and have kind of healers and other kind of support characters in there? So a lot more tactics there. Let's have a quick look and see how it goes. So we can see here, look at some other characters, some of the other players, sorry. So they've all got 3 teams of 4 characters. If you start to look down the far right hand side, you can start to see in some of these teams they have much lower levels. So this one here is level 36, level 40. So that's going to be a pretty weak set of team there. Some of them you can see the people who are really spending the money and working hard. So this one here, Ryok, they have pretty much 60s all the way along, and they have the first 4 characters are all legendary. That shows the gold kind of frame around them. So that's going to be pretty. You can see what their levels are here. Let's go and do a quick battle to show how it works. Let's pick someone I might actually beat. Let's try these ones. So we can see here, that's my whole team against their whole team. So we can see my team is much more powerful even at the lower levels, and total power much more. See what points I'm going to get 9 points. So off we go. It's just like an auto. I play it in auto play. I don't really often these days pick my own strategy. So I just hit auto, and so this is the first 2 teams playing off, and they're doing their own kind of moves. So they all have kind of 3 moves each, or three attacks, or 3 actions each, and it all just kind of plays out. And you see the buffs and debuffs above their heads. So got a whole bunch of kind of buffs there, the kind of blue symbols above their heads. So now we're into the second team. So the teams are swapped out. So we're going to go through this again. So pretty much making pretty doing well at the moment, as we'd expect from the power levels. And here's the final one. So and we go to auto again, and my characters are so much stronger that they can pretty much take the enemy down with just like 1 attack. And that one's just done a resurrection spell, but I don't think it's going to make much difference. Oh, they've got 2 resurrection spells there. But let's see that going. So I think this is going to be a perfect, we go, perfect victory. I didn't lose any characters, so there we go. I get my 9 points and I slowly move up. I'm only at the lowest level. I should point out. I'm only on bronze 1, and I get promoted to bronze 2 when I get to 1,351 points. So there we go. I think it's a really kind of good addition. It's not rocket science to do these kind of things, but these are the things that kind of people who've been playing the game and have acquired a lot of characters really need to re-engage themselves and be retained. And certainly if you're someone who does spend money, I only spent like, I think, $40 in the game, maybe $50 over a year, so it's not very much. But that really encourages people to keep going and collect all these extra characters, and then you need the lower level characters to level up your higher level characters and all that sort of jazz. So anyway, good job from Polarium, who is the developer. I think they've done a good job in re-engaging their base with this one. Thanks for watching the video. The long view is all about free-to-play mobile games and seeing how long we can play them and seeing kind of why we play them, and also sometimes why we stop playing them as well. So if you're interested in that, please do subscribe to the channel. But thanks for watching this video and hope to see you again soon.